Welcome to the shop. I'm Jesse, and in this video we're going to make a hollow vessel barley twist. Now this is a hollow vessel barley twist, and this is also a hollow vessel barley twist. The difference is this one is mostly side grain and the end grain is supported, where this one, the barley twist spirals around on top and onto the end grain. It's actually short grain because the material behind it has been removed, so it's a little bit more delicate. There's a trick that I did to make it work, and we'll go over that and the tools. We'll cover the tools at the end of this video. So let's get building.
I've been thinking about this turning design that I've wanted to do for a while, and I need a good piece of wood to do that. This is a piece of walnut that a buddy gave me. It's from an old barn from about 150 years ago. Walnut is an excellent wood for carving because the grain structure is very tight. When turning a square piece of wood, I start off slow, then speed it up once I've taken the edges down. Turning something like this is all about minimizing vibration. And the rule of thumb is if you can fit your thumb between the tool rest and a piece of wood, move it closer. Here, I'm measuring the depth of the vessel, and I'll add a piece of tape to know when to stop. I'm using a piece of sanding tape to determine the circumference of the vessel. Then I'll divide it up into 4 folds to get 8 spirals. saw cut creates a groove so the brad point drill bit can register.
What we need to do for this project is make the top look thin enough where it's delicate, but then have the midsection around here be thick enough so it can support the interior. So what I did was I turned the interior to 3/16 of an inch, and then I gradually tapered that out. And the tools that I used to do that was, I call this the harpoon. And this one is for going right inside and going straight and removing the interiors of the wall. So that gets this section. But for underneath right here is harder to remove, and you can't do it with a straight tool. So I use this one, which I call the seal club. And this one has a metal piece that comes out so we can get into that interior and turn it. So those are the two tools that I used for turning the vessel, these two guys. And these tools will get you pretty much any hollow vessel turning that you can do. The other thing to consider when you're turning something like this is as I'm sanding, I kept most of it together. And I first released the top portion first, the end grain. And I did that for two reasons. One is if it breaks off, then you don't have to do the rest of it. You don't have to spend all that time. But two is it minimizes the vibration. So as I'm sanding the interior pieces, it's held together and there's less vibration. There's less risk of it snapping off. If you like this video and want to see others like it, please hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching and keep woodworking.